Alright. For almost the past year or so, I've had the fortune to write for People's World, our excellent newspaper. The first article I ever wrote was on May Day last year, which covered both the protests in Dallas and Fort Worth. Since then, I have written 3 other articles and plan to write more on politics, arts, and culture. My latest article was on the Supreme Court's overturning of Colorado's ban of conversion therapy, which effectively legalizes torture of children with diverse sexualities and gender identities. I would encourage every comrade here to write for People's World, as it's more than just a way to discover news. A revolutionary newspaper is the basis of the revolutionary movement. Mainstream capitalist media lies and distorts reality in order to preserve the ruling class domination of the working class. So-called news outlets like NBC, CNN, Fox News, ABC, and MSNBC don't give the truth. They manipulate public opinion for the benefit of powerful billionaires who control large monopolies who own them. As Vladimir Lenin said, all over the world, wherever there are capitalists, freedom of the press means freedom to buy up newspapers, to buy writers, to bribe, buy, and fake public opinion for the benefit of the bourgeoisie. These so-called news outlets also support imperialist wars abroad to maintain empire by characterizing leaders of nations not allied to U.S. imperialist interests as dictators and ascribing to them a never-ending barrage of human rights violations, often with little or no evidence, justifying stealing their resources and overthrowing their sovereign governments in the name of so-called democracy, despite American imperialism being the #1 killer of democracies, such as we've seen throughout history in Guatemala, Indonesia, Chile, Iran, Venezuela, and countless more countries around the earth. Writing for a revolutionary newspaper for the workers by workers is a way to define our truth and take back reality for ourselves and oppress people everywhere. The truth about conditions of objective reality is the greatest tool to build class consciousness that we have, and the greatest purveyor of that truth is the revolutionary newspaper. Without a revolutionary newspaper, there can be no revolutionary movement.
Right on, right on.